Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to share 10 things that Ryan and I felt like we were wasting money on before. So it's 10 things that we don't really buy or subscribe to anymore, at least not on the reg like we were before. So yeah, let's get into it.
Thanks for watching our channel.
All right, so before I even start this, keep in mind that these are things that are personal to our story. So these 10 things, or categories if you will, are things that we looked at our budget and realized we are spending too much money in these categories. And by we, I mean mainly me. All right, these are in no particular order, but number one is subscriptions. Think about it. These can add up very quickly. You sign up for the 7-day free trial and you have to enter your credit card information and then you forget to go back and cancel. So I'm talking streaming services, right? Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, HBO, whatever. There's so many streaming services. And then you have things like ABC Mouse. We do that for Cruise. You have Audible, you have whatever else, like all the subscriptions. Go through your phone and look at your subscriptions. I guarantee you there are a couple that you could probably get rid of, okay? You don't even realize you're paying for them. So that's the number one category where we found we were wasting money, subscriptions. All right, number two, cable TV. Do people still get cable TV? Here's the thing. We caught ourselves not even watching cable TV. We were watching Netflix and Disney Plus. That's all we did. And then, you know, you got Amazon Prime, right? So another subscription. But yeah, we were not even watching cable TV. So we cut it. We're like, let's see if we miss it. Have not missed it for 1 second. Not 1 second have we missed cable TV. So that was another thing that we cut from our budget. We found we were wasting money on and have not missed at all. All right, number three has exceptions. It's name brands. Again, there are exceptions. I think sometimes we just get in the habit of buying name brands because it's what we know, right? It's what we see marketed, it's what we see other people have, and it's just what we naturally gravitate towards. I will say Lululemon leggings are legit and they are worth every single penny. It is a name brand that I will continue to purchase. But there are other, like in regards to food even, we get the name brand cereals, we get the name brand pasta, whatever. Try the off-brand stuff. It might not be that bad. There are brands that I have found, especially in regards to food, or even clothing, right? Like we go to a thrift store for clothing sometimes. So try the off-brand stuff. If you don't like it, go back to the name brand, but at least give the off-brand stuff a try because it will save you a little bit of money. So that was our number three place we found we were spending a little bit too much money, name brand categories. All right, number four, date nights. Hear me out. We do a weekly date night. Once a week for 2 hours, someone comes and watches our kids so we can go on a date night together. Ironically enough, this is also on my list of things that you should spend money on, which is another video coming in the future. So be sure to subscribe. So we started doing cheaper date nights. We started swimming together or working out or walking or, you know, whatever. We started doing activities together. Sometimes when we were looking for a house, we would just go drive around for 2 hours and look at houses. Like it was still a date night. It was still time invested in each other. We just found ways to do it and spend less money. So maybe reevaluate how often you're going on your date night. I highly encourage a date night weekly if possible. But you don't have to do like the crazy expensive stuff every week, right? Save those. All right, number five, and this is totally me. Ryan never spends money in this category, but it's decor. I have learned over time, the older I get, the less and less I care or want decor in my home, especially meaningless, useless decor. Not into it. I want things that are useful and have a purpose. But I tend to get out of control. I tended, not anymore, to get out of control with like holiday decor, right? So you buy all the Christmas stuff and you have to get the Christmas plates and the Christmas napkins and the holiday, you know, the Halloween bowls and whatever. There's nothing wrong with these things, okay? If you like them, go for it. But if you're trying to cut your budget, if you're trying to spend less money, Decor is probably a place you could do that. You don't have to buy the $40 throw pillow, right? Amazon has throw pillow covers for much cheaper. There's cheaper ways to reorganize, to redecorate your house. So that was just an area that I found I was spending a little too much money in decor, which is crazy. All right, number 6 is coffee shops. Oh, this one hurts me inside because I genuinely love a good coffee shop. I get a lot of work done there. I love the vibe and I love coffee, okay? I love it. But a coffee from a coffee shop like Starbucks or whatever is not cheap. It's very expensive and you can make almost the same thing at home. Not always. Almost, sometimes, kind of. But I found I was spending a little too much time and guacamole at the coffee shop. So what I did to myself is I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do it on my own for a while. I'm not going to go get a solo cup of coffee. I'm only going to buy coffee if I'm going with a friend. So I can invest in that friendship as well, right? Or if I'm going to get a specific task done for work, I can invest in my work and still support my local coffee shop, which I love to do. So that was just an area for me. I was spending a little bit too much money going through the drive-through of the coffee. Had to cut it out. So there's your tip. Maybe only do it with friends when you can invest in a friendship, or if you have something to do for work, you can go sit down, invest time in your work, and invest a little bit of money in the local coffee shop and help support them. But that was the 6th place that I was spending way too much money. All right, number 7 is food. And again, ironically, this is on my list of things that you should spend money on. Here's the difference. I was not meal planning. I was just buying food that looked good, sounded good. I was like, hey, this, you know, we'll try this one night. We'll try this one night. And we ended up throwing a lot of food away, like a lot of food, like bags of vegetables and salad that we never even opened and they went bad. That's terrible. So to fix this problem, I started meal planning, and I now write down every Sunday what we're going to have for the week for dinner. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. What are we gonna have for dinner? And then I buy food that goes with those dinners, okay? That's all I buy. I don't buy the extras. I don't like just grab something that looks good. I have very specific list of specific dinners throughout the week that I specifically go shopping for. So that was one area that I was spending too much money in, just extra random food. All right, number 8, gifts. Okay, if you know me at all, you know I love a nifty gifty. I love to gift people things that make them feel good, make them happy. Hey, I'm thinking about you. Here's a notebook that had a unicorn on it and it made me think of you. Whatever, I love those. But I was also spending a lot of money on gifts for like adult family members at Christmas. I can say this now because I've had this conversation with said adult family members about Christmas. You guys, we are all at the age, my siblings and I, where if we want something, we just go get it. Or, you know, we plan to go get it, we budget for it, whatever. And so the stuff that I was buying for these siblings and other people for Christmas or for their birthday or whatever was just like stuff they didn't even want, right? It was just like stuff that got in the way. Okay, people are gonna freak out over this, I can already tell. This is personal. Have the conversation with your spouse, with your siblings, with the adult members of your family and be like, hey, do we need to do this? Do we want to buy gifts for each other? And if you want to buy gifts for people, go for it. This is just an area my siblings and I and the other adult members of our family agreed we are not going to spend money on each other for something that we're not even going to use, something that's useless. Let me touch on kids' gifts too. You can spend a ton of money on children's gifts. You guys, what I started doing is letting my son, who is 5 years old, if we're going to a birthday party for another child, I take him to like Five Below, Dollar Tree, whatever, and he spends about $5 and he gets to pick out the gift for the other child or whoever he's shopping for. It's so much more meaningful because the child picked it out, and it's usually hilarious what they pick out. You're spending less money, When you buy a kid a birthday present, it's gonna break, they're gonna throw it away. The parent probably doesn't even want it. Like, let your child be involved in the budgeting aspect. Like, let him know, here's your $5. What do you wanna get this person for their birthday? Let them kind of learn to manage money, see what they can get for that $5. It's saving you money. You're not spending money on, well, it probably is useless things, but it's less money on useless things, and you're teaching your child something in the meantime. So that's my spiel on gifts. All right, number 9 is impulse buys. We all know these, right? We know what it is. It's when you see something an influencer put on Instagram or whatever, and you're like, I'm gonna get that. I'm so guilty of this. And I use an excuse of like, oh, I've been wanting that, and they have a 20% off code. So here's my tip for this category. If you think you want something, wait 4 or 5 days before you buy it. Yeah, and see if you still want it. In 4 or 5 days, if you're like, yes, I still want this, I still think I need this in my life, go for it. But after 4 or 5 days, chances are you're gonna be like, yeah, I'm glad I didn't spend money on that. So don't buy things off of impulse. Give yourself a few days to think about it, to really think about, is this something I need in my life that I need to spend money on? All right, the 10th and final category or thing that I found I was spending too much money on is gas station drinks and snacks. First of all, ew. Nothing in a gas station is healthy for you, okay? I can pretty much guarantee you that nothing in there is gonna add nutritional value to your life. So, I'm on the road a lot. My husband is on the road a lot for our jobs. We travel a lot. And every time you stop to get gas, you go in, you wanna get a drink and a snack, right? You guys, a 20-ounce soda, which first of all, very bad for you, is like $4, $3 or something. You can buy them at the store in a case and pack them and take them with you, okay? Yes, it's more effort, but that's the whole point of this video. It's effort you're putting into your life to cut your budget and save some money. So, pack your snacks, they're gonna be healthier. Pack your drinks, they're gonna be cheaper. And try to avoid grabbing something just because you can, because you stopped at the gas station. All right, so those are the 10 things or categories where I found I was spending too much money, maybe wasting a little bit of money. Again, this is all personal. It's just things that affected me, and cutting them from my budget, even just slightly. Like, obviously, we still get snacks at the gas station every once in a while, right? This is not a list of things that I don't buy ever. It's just things that we cut back significantly on. Except cable. We still don't have cable and don't miss it at all. But I hope this list was helpful. I hope you take something from it and go, you know what? I can probably cut that from my budget and save a little bit of money here, so we can put that money in savings or spend it towards other things, which is my next video. So again, don't forget to subscribe and like this video, because the next video is going to be things that you should spend money on, or that we still spend money on even after we have cut our budget and really watched our spending. So thanks for watching this video. Again, thumbs up if you like it. Hopefully you got something from it, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.